Hey, awesome. So my name is Abbi Janes. I'm also a senior like Ashlyn, and I'm graduating in a few days, which is like terrifying. My verse is Matthew 5:14, and it says, "You are the light of the world, like a city on a hilltop that cannot be hidden. No one lights a lamp and then puts it under a blanket. Instead, the lamp is placed on a stand, where it gives light to everyone in the house, the same way that you let your good deeds shine out for all to see, so that everyone praises your heavenly Father." Look, when I was younger and really upset because, I wanted to be like a celebrity or someone, and I didn't fit into a mold, my mom would always tell me these three little words: be the light. And I never really understood what it meant, being I was a naive little kid that had a wild imagination and thought I'd grow up to be a princess or something crazy. But Matthew 5:14 tells us to be the light. But you may be looking at me like, Abby, what does that mean? What does it mean when I say be the light? For some of you, maybe a light bulb went off, pun intended. For some of you, you may be looking at me like I'm completely crazy. That's okay, just stay with me. I get it. We live in a dark world these days. It's filled with hate, violence, and other things that can make us lose hope in the future. Some of you may be thinking, why should I be the light when the light bulbs burn out and there's there's bad days and there's doubt and, the world can be cruel and unfair, which, it happens. I personally get having bad days that can turn into weeks. Some days it was hard for me to get out of bed, to find the motivation to smile or even go to school. As a senior who's graduating in a week from now, literally a week from now, I'm super stressed, so if anyone can help me, that'd be great. On top of that, I'm also writing my own way to college. There is no four-year degree for what I want to do, and that's super stressful, being that, I want to be a web designer, which is a really popular job, but there's no way, and it's hard to find the motivation to be the light when there's no true path for me, so I get it. The news even these days is not super positive. Many of us are struggling to find the next moment of peace. Test after test, final after final, we're just struggling to find a simple moment to just take a breath and be ourselves. I know that it's hard. Every day can be a different challenge. I get it. My mom is a 2-time breast cancer survivor, so I get having bad days and the world not being fair or anything. I'm not up here to tell you that the world is sunshine and rainbows. You all probably already know that by now. But I get having anxiety and doubts as well, and I don't want to minimize that at all, so please understand that. You may be thinking again, Abby, you're crazy. What does a dark world have to do with being the light? It has everything to do with it, let me tell you. I grew up going to church. It's just who I was. But for a long time, I would never have believed that I would stand up here. Not in a million lifetimes. I didn't believe. I was a student who went to church because I wanted to see my friends and sing the song super off key, which I'll save all of you. Trust me, you don't want to hear that. I was really mad at God. My mom had cancer twice, not just once. I was the student who was like, yeah, why should I believe? Why should I believe when there's so much darkness? Why should I pray at the end of the day? Nothing had changed. My mom still had cancer. I still had bad days. Why should I? Some of you may be doubting me when I say everything gets better. Some of you may be even doubting God. That's okay. I was there too. But I have some truly amazing friends that pushed me to come to Ignition. My heart was closed, padlocked shut, to the point I never thought it would be opened. I never thought that I could feel the love and acceptance that I felt now. I remember coming to Ignition because I had a couple of friends that were like, hey, you should come. It'd be really fun. Now I joined the student leadership team and fully dove in. I just remember standing in the seats that you're sitting in now, and a chill washed over me, and I felt this knock that kind of became a thud at my heart, and the thud became a flood of love and acceptance that I so desperately craved in my time of pain. So back to those three little words, be the light. What does it mean? Again, as I said, it's from Matthew 5:14, saying, "You are the light of the world, like a city on a hilltop that cannot be hidden. No one lights a lamp and then puts it under a blanket. Instead, they place that lamp on a stand where it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, you let your good deeds shine out for all to see so that everyone praises your heavenly Father. So how exactly do we apply be the light to our lives? What does it mean for our lives? John 8:12 says, "Then Jesus spoke to them, saying, I am the light of the world. He who follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." So basically, Jesus is saying that I am the light, and if you follow me, you will not walk into darkness. You will have a light. I'm always there, no matter how hard that door of your heart is locked. No matter what you're going through, Jesus is always there for you. I've said it probably a million times now, but what exactly does it mean to be the light? So I like English a lot, so bear with me here. Let me break it down. Let's start with be. Be in this sense means go. So go, be the light. Lights are bright. Let me tell you, I can barely see all of you right now. The lights are really bright. But they radiate energy. Think of a super, super dark room, like the darkest room possible. Then think of a light shining so blindingly well that you can't even shield your eyes. The light is always just there. That is you. You are the light in the darkness. Even though this world can be a truly dark place sometimes, remind yourself that you don't have to be a part of that all the time. You can be the light wherever you go. So what exactly does this look like? I know we all have friends that may be going through hard times, that whether it might be with friends, family, school, any number of issues. You can be the light to that person. Maybe take them to do something fun, like go shopping, go get dinner, go run around a playground like little kids, which I love to do. It's so fun. I'm a little kid at heart, can you tell? But your positivity can be the light in the darkness. You are all a beautiful, glowing, radiant light. You have a beautiful light, a beautiful soul that is the light. So those 3 little words that my mom told me changed my life forever. And now it can change yours as well. So smile a bit more, hold a door, be a friend. So my challenge to you, 3 simple little words. Go out and be the light.